We can't get Mama to throw her shit away. She says it's treasure, but it smells like decay. She keeps it all in case the world goes astray. We can't get Mama to throw her shit away.
It's story time. Time for another story about, you got it, eBay. And those eBay monsters. Are the eBay gods vengeful? Yes or no? Let's find out. This is a follow-up to my last video, is of June 14th, that was titled, Should I Quit eBay? And honestly, I was really distraught. eBay had decided that with my standard being 0.15% off, that I was no longer a good eBayer. And that standard was fulfillment, and because items were either broken or lost. Some things have been listed for years, and I'd refund somebody, and that was the end of it. There were no complaints, there were no negatives from it. That was the end of it. Well, I had over 1,500 listings, and every day, according to the video, I'll put the link below so you can watch it if you like. So every day it went from 1,585 listings down to 1,300, down to 1,000, down to 868. At some point I had to rescue what was left. So I enlisted List Perfectly and saved all my listings that I could to list perfectly. And in doing so, I figured at some point I'd be allowed to list again. So what happened was, they said I had not met their standard, that they were cutting my listings, and they were going to keep cutting until they got down to a number that I guess they were comfortable with. I called them, and I got in touch with somebody who then got the supervisor on the phone. And I'll call her, no Grace, Jennifer, because her name was Jennifer. And I don't know her from a hole in the ground, but Jennifer gave me no grace. Didn't matter that I have 100% good feedback. Didn't matter that all my other metrics look good. It mattered that this one metric did not look good. And it did not affect anybody other than their order was canceled. So I asked her when I would be let out of eBay jail. And she said, and this was in June, somewhere between September and December. Well, let me tell you, as of December, I started getting my listings back. I have the ability to list 1,312 more items and up to $32,000 plus more in value. So yeah, it would take a lot to go through that. In here, I'm going to insert what has sold and some of the highlights of some of the cool things that have sold, and I'll get right back to you. These are in no particular order, but I got this set of books at Catholic Charities where they're 5 for $1, sometimes 10 for $1. And these are Martha Vineyard mystery books. Who knew they could sell for $60? But that was a great investment for me. My daughter was in gymnastics for a long time, and Garland is not up there as being the best of the leotards, but it certainly is a very high quality one. And this one had Swarovski crystals on it and was just gorgeous. And I had a long time, but eventually it did sell for $49.99. This bun warmer was a recent sale, and it's very retro. It was original, brand new in the box, and I tested it. It worked. And I believe it was olive green from the 70s. And if you were into retro kitchens, this was your thing. So I hope the person is very happy with it. The next one shocked me because I'd never heard of Disney's Signature collection in all my years of thrifting. So this was a shocker to me. But when I brought it home and looked it up, and actually it sat in a death pile for quite a while, it was being sold for about $175 to $200. I decided to price mine at $175, gave a discount, and the first person that got offered the discount snapped it up. Swarovski Crystals sells the day, I guess. The next item is the Going to Grandma's little overnight case for your grandchild. I had this listed for a while, and again, it had been sitting in a death pile. It's super cute and super vintage, and I'm so glad somebody's going to get to use it and enjoy it. Or maybe they're going to put it up on a shelf to decorate with. Who knows? This is from my friend's collection of items, and I sold one of the dolls for $15. I'm happy with that. I'm trying a variety of ways to sell her items, so eBay is one of them. Next up, we have a craft pattern for Raggedy Ann and Andy. $18.99. Yes, sir. Oh, I'll take that. Last up of random things I put up here is a first Disney Princess magical stroller. Again, something I've had around for years, finally sold. I was happy to get rid of it for $34.99. So we'll have a short little vacation on Friday, and then when we come back, my husband has surgery for his back, pretty serious surgery, and I plan on taking those days when I need to just stay home and keep an eye on him to be listing and going into List Perfectly and transferring those listings that I had back to eBay and maybe trying to cross post them. I don't know. If you've hung with me this long, somehow I made it over the rainbow, over the hump, and I'm back in eBay's good graces and hope to get to selling quite a bit from now on. And I will keep my eye on those metrics a little closer. And sometimes, though, you can't avoid what happens, and you just got to roll with it. So I rolled with it. Still had some sales, not like I did before, but we're going to keep on trucking with our auctions and listings. Building back better. What can I say?
I've got treasure stacked high on my shelf. They're not just things, they're pieces.